Anthony Mwaura, Chairperson of the National Election Board of the United Democratic Alliance Party, the youngest and the largest party in the history of Kenya. This morning, ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to announce that at 7 a.m., polling centers in all the 47 counties opened for the primaries of the UDA nominations. And as the chairperson of the National Elections Board has already said, largely we have witnessed orderly and peaceful nominations despite the few instances of logistical challenges that are normal in an exercise of this magnitude. As you are aware, the party primaries for our party are taking place, as the chairman has said, in about 128 constituencies or thereabout, and in 35 counties. And this is only where you have more than one candidate contesting for the various seats. In the parts of the country where we do not have more than one candidate, of course, there is no need for nomination. Otherwise, the UDA is fielding candidates for all elective positions in all the 47 counties. In some parts of the country, we have received reports that there were slight delays occasioned by logistical challenges. Those logistical challenges are being addressed, and as far as we are concerned, voting is underway across the country. Secondly, we are happy to note that the process is peaceful, except in isolated cases of disorderly conduct, which are being handled by the relevant party structures. In particular, the case of Bomet has been addressed, and the case of the destruction of poll materials in Embu County last evening has been taken over by the UDA disciplinary committee. The aspirants whose supporters were responsible for that exercise have already been summoned to appear before the disciplinary committee on Saturday at 9 o'clock at this venue. As a party, we abhor violence, intimidation, and obstruction of democracy. That is well espoused in the party constitution, the nomination rules, and the code of conduct for aspirants and party members. Preliminary investigations have indicated, including video footage and other evidence in the possession of the disciplinary committee, have indicated that the arson and destruction of poll material that took place in Embu yesterday was linked to some of our aspirants vying for various seats in that county. A very, very detailed summons has been issued detailing the charges, the particular charges that those aspirants are facing so that they can prepare their defense. We want to note and announce to the country that the UDA party takes electoral violence extremely seriously, and the consequences of electoral violence for any party member or an aspirant include, but is not limited to, disqualification of the aspirants, irrespective of the outcome of today's exercise. Also, if those accusations are proven to be true, the consequences include suspension of such aspirants or party members from the party, or even complete expulsion. On behalf of the party, therefore, the board and the leadership of the party firmly asks all aspirants who are participating in today's exercise to refrain from any acts of violence, intimidation, or obstruction of the process. We will be monitoring very carefully the activity that will take place this evening after the closure of the poll stations, because many politicians are unable to deal with the reality of defeat. And therefore, those who are tempted to try and disrupt or otherwise interfere with the tallying and announcement of results, please be informed that our Constitution empowers the party to act firmly, strongly, and resolutely on violence, intimidation, and obstruction of democracy. Having said so, let me add as I end that there have been cases of late opening of polling centers in very few places across the country. In such cases, the party, through the National Elections Board, will extend the voting hours to ensure that the process is as fair as possible to everyone and to every part of the country that is participating in this exercise. And now, therefore, I want to assure, and we want to assure as a party, the people of Kenya and our party supporters, this exercise will go down in history as one of the most extensive, complex, yet successful democratic processes within our party. And all those other political parties that would want to learn how to do things, please watch your televisions, listen to your radios, and pick your lessons. In fact, I am not aware of any other political party engaged in this kind of exercise with this magnitude, with these complexities, including parties which have been in existence for 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. UDA is 1 year old. It is setting the pace, the party to watch now and in the future. Thank you very much. God bless Kenya. We shall keep you updated throughout the day. And as the chairman of the National Elections Board has said, please join us in keeping the night vigil, members of the fourth estate. There is tea, mandazi, dinner, breakfast, but there is no accommodation, but you're welcome. Thank you very much. There is no bed, but there's breakfast, there's dinner, there's mandazi, there's tea, and other conveniences, except beds. We are not sleeping until this process is over. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Thanks so much.
If there is a question or one or two, we can take chairman and myself and other members.
Thanks so much, Professor. And members of the fourth estate.
Check. There's a question.
before Julius asked his question, even me, sometimes I usually have got questions. Members of the fourth estate, why are you cancelling my elections? You people, you are going ahead and telling people out there that we have cancelled the elections in Kuresoi, we have cancelled the election in Barigo, and you are not members of this National Election Board. You are supposed to get every confirmation from me, and there is no election.
Na mtazamaji, ndo shughuli nzima ambayo inafanyika kote nchini siku ya leo tarehe 14 mwezi Aprili mwaka huu wa 2022, ikiwa ni shughuli ya mchujo wa chama cha UDA ambao unafanyika kote nchini. Mtazamaji, unapoona wanahabari wetu wako ange kukutaarifu ni yapi yanajiri kutoka sehemu mbalimbali, kwa faida yako ni kutaarifu tu kwa kiduchu. Chama hiki cha UDA kimeweza kutenga vituo 15,000 vya kufanyia kuraia mchujo na vile vile kusambaza shughuli nzima ya maafisa wa polisi ili kuweza kuhakikisha usalama unashuhudiwa katika eneo hilo. Hivyo basi mtazamaji, ndo shughuli nzima ambayo tunazidi kukujuza, na vile